And in a way, it kind of is a test. In the face of the opposite, are you going to behave the way you always did in the past, or are you actually going to use this as an opportunity to change your future? Hey guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about everything having to do with psychology, manifesting, and the law of attraction. Is this your current situation? Have you tried to manifest something specific and it's just not working? And not only is it not working, you're getting the complete opposite things show up in your 3D world. I get how you're feeling, and honestly, I know that it can be super frustrating. It can also be extremely hard to stay positive and stay in the end result when your external reality is showing you literally the complete opposite of what you're trying to manifest. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you why you're seeing the complete opposite of what you're trying to manifest. And guess what, guys? Believe it or not, it can actually be a positive thing. Also, stick around to the very end because I'm going to give you guys 2 powerful ways to stay positive and turn your situation around. So just before we get started, I want to thank you guys in advance for subscribing, hitting the bell notification, and liking this video, because when you do, it helps other people in the community see this video, which helps with their manifestations. So first of all, let's talk about why you're manifesting exactly the opposite of what you're trying to manifest. To really understand this, we need to understand how our conscious and our subconscious mind works and how our subconscious programming is affecting all the manifestations around us. Everything you see in your 3D world is a thought, a belief, or assumption in your subconscious mind. We can collectively call all of that your subconscious programming. I like to think of our mind as a computer, okay? You can think of the conscious mind as the user-friendly interface on your computer where you can actually access programs or decide what file you want to open or write up something new, okay? And then I like to think of the subconscious mind as the back end of the computer where all the programming and the scripts and the coding is going on to allow those programs to run effortlessly for you. It's important to realize that just because you don't have awareness of the programs that are running or you don't know how they work, it doesn't mean that they're not actually running, right? So the same is true for the programs running in your subconscious mind. You might not know that they're running there, but they are. Here's a great example of this. You're on the way to work. It's something that you've done probably about 1 million times, and you get to work only to realize that you don't remember any part of the drive from your house to your work, okay? All of that seemed to happen on autopilot. That's because you have a program that's running in your subconscious mind that knows how to get you from your house to your job without any effort of the conscious mind in between. It's pretty amazing, actually, that by running these subconscious programs, it leaves your conscious mind free to think of other things. So actually, the relationship between the conscious and subconscious mind is truly unbelievable and very useful. The thing is though, once something becomes a program, very often it plays over and over again in our lives as a pattern, and sometimes that's not a good thing for us. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with seeing the opposite of what you want to in your 3D world? Don't worry guys, I'm getting there. I promise it's going to make perfect sense, but we really have to understand the relationship between conscious and subconscious mind. So here's the thing. When you decide that there is something that you are experiencing in your life that you would like to see change, and you employ visualization or another technique to impress that on your subconscious mind, that is your conscious mind giving a command to your subconscious mind to delete an old program, okay? And then you want to basically install a new program. Naturally, we also know that there is a time delay between what you impress on the subconscious mind and when it actually comes to manifest in your 3D world. You can think of this time delay in your life as the computer asking you, are you sure you want to delete this old program? So when you emotionally persist in the end result, that's like you saying, yes, I'm sure I want to delete the old program, I don't want it. And when you emotionally react to the middle or get upset or think that your manifestation is not coming, that is you saying, no, don't delete the old file. I still need it. So actually, it's very important to realize that when you are seeing the opposite of what you want to manifest, this is the final attempt of your subconscious mind to keep the old programming, okay? This is the subconscious wanting to hold on to the old pattern that it is so used to. Very often I have clients tell me that this phase can feel like the universe is testing them. And in a way, it kind of is a test. In the face of the opposite, are you going to behave the way you always did in the past, or are you actually going to use this as an opportunity to change your future? So here's a great example. Let's say you want your boss to treat you with more respect. So you imagine the scene where, and you operate from the wish fulfilled, and you assume that your boss will start to treat you with more respect. Then you get to the office, and not only is he not treating you with more respect, he's actually worse than he normally is. So the typical response is to react to his disrespect or think that your manifestation is not coming. But this is the critical error that most people make during manifestation process. Actually, it's the emotional reaction to this phase that basically tells your subconscious mind that you would like to cancel your installation of the new program. This is what we mean when we say reacting to the middle. You can think of this time of dissonance between what you're impressing on your subconscious mind and what you're seeing in the 3D as like a buffer zone, okay? It's where you're being asked by the subconscious, are you sure we can delete this old program? And are you sure that this is not what you want to experience anymore in your life? The persistence through this phase is necessary to receive the desired outcome. And as a matter of fact, this period of the middle can often seem even more frustrating than before, okay? That's because your subconscious is now aware of the request that you made. So the perception will be that there's more emotions that are related to it. So I'm going to recap for you here the process so you'll understand what to really expect when you are seeing the opposite in your world. And these are the 7 steps to reprogramming the subconscious. Number 1, you're gonna have a desire. Okay. Secondly, you're gonna impress the desire on your subconscious, okay, to try and reprogram it. Number 3, you have a phase of time where the 3D does not match the new program. It's gonna be normal. Okay. 4, you might experience the opposite as a way of the subconscious asking you, are you sure you want to delete this program? Number 5, you're gonna persist in the end and you're not gonna react emotionally to the middle. And number 6, when the middle finally does pass and your manifestation is delivered to you, it's gonna lead to number 7, which is the new program becomes the new normal for you because it's finally installed in your subconscious. And actually, then we forget that that was ever not normal for us. So those are the 7 stages of reprogramming the subconscious. So as you can see, the delay, the time delay, that buffer time is extremely important and is actually a positive thing because if not, our life would be constantly shifting with every tiny little thought that we had. And now you're probably asking, so how do I stay positive and not react to the middle stages? Well, first of all, the reason I spend so much time explaining the connection between the conscious and the subconscious mind is because awareness is half of the challenge, okay? So once you have the awareness that this is what's actually happening, it's going to give you a big advantage to staying calm in the middle. Okay, but beyond that, I'm going to give you 2 more methods to help you stay positive when you're in that middle phase, okay? The first one is to practice suspending your judgment, okay? And what does that actually mean? That means not judging the current circumstances as either good or bad. The reason that this is so important is that we need to acknowledge that we don't know all the outcomes of any given circumstances. And therefore, truthfully, we cannot know if something that is happening now is good or bad for our outcome. So the best thing to do is to not get emotionally invested in the current moment and to not judge it. If it helps you can just say, I can judge whether this is good or bad later. So practice the suspension of judgment on all the things in your life, not just the thing that you're trying to manifest, because that one is the one that you're the most attached to. But when you practice it on all the small other things in your life, it will make it so much easier to practice it when that important thing comes up in your world. And the second thing is to practice mantras and affirmations that keep you positive through those hard times. And I'm going to give you 2 of my favorite affirmations for dealing with that middle phase, okay? The first one is, everything is working out for my benefit. And really, that's true, okay? And this is the understanding that the way that something unfolds is unfolding for your greatest and highest good. Okay. The second affirmation that I just love is, everything is okay as it is right now. Being able to accept the current moment as okay, it might not be ideally preferred, but it is definitely okay. It helps you to detach from the outcome and it relieves all that emotional stress, and that can help you to not react to the middle. Both these affirmations are super simple, but they're very helpful. And I want you guys to leave a comment down below right now and let me know, what's your favorite affirmation? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I want to hear from you. Have you guys ever been in a situation where you were experiencing the opposite of your manifestation? And share with the community now, how did you guys specifically overcome it? Comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.